Finally making our way to the end of the season. I can't get enough of this show. I mean, if you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. No need to chat much about this, but what I'm looking forward to for the rest of the show is seeing what will finally make Rebecca get over wanting to burn the team down because of her husband's BS and his abuse, and how the pain of it is still following her. I want to know that, and I want to know what happens to Jamie, because like that was so like understandable but so surprising too, because like Ted said, we finally cracked the code. Like we now had two like top tier strikers that were gonna help the team, but now one is gone, which, you know, is Rebecca's plan to sabotage the team. But I want to see what happens to Jamie and also Ted, because Ted has been letting his temper out a lot more, which I'm worried about. I mean, you should always say what's on your mind and like let your, you know, opinions be heard and let your voice be heard. But you can tell that maybe what's happening between him and his family is affecting him, rightfully so, and he's letting his temper out a lot more, which I'm kind of worried about him. But I'm interested to see where the story goes with all these things. But without further ado, let's get into episode 7. Yeah, episode 7. Let's go.
No, Trevor. Oh, what's going on right here? Hello?
Is he gonna get locked in?
Oh my God.
Hey, almost forgot. You know how we're playing?
What the hell?
To talk to you. Hold on.
I love you, buddy.
Love you too.
Everything all right?
Yeah, and paperwork the lawyer sent.
No. Hey. Got it right here. Look it all over, send it right back, I promise.
Okay, thanks. Good luck tomorrow. We'll be watching.
I'm really flattered you asked me to come this weekend.
Oh.
Aww, look at them besties.
I'm gonna dip my toe back into the lady pool. I can't think of a finer body of water to do it with than you.
I think you're confused.
I was, at first. And wicked sex with your new friend. I'm f***ing with you.
Oh. Can you imagine?
Oh, I have.
We have a new passenger on today.
You should say, oh, I have.
Really, we're taking your seat on the jet, Higgins?
See you downstairs, Rebecca.
Was enjoy the antics on the team bus?
No, I need you to stay here this weekend, doing work that doesn't matter.
Why is everybody so down in the dumps? What happened?
Jamie?
Hey, guys, seriously, come on. Talk to me.
Jamie?
Fine.
We're in a shit
They're
fucking
not.
mood because we never fucking win at Everton and it sucks fucking shit.
Oh, come on, fellas. How long's it been since y'all won up at Everton?
60 years ago.
That is a heck of a long time, okay. Is that my man from Montreal is going to be filling in at goalie? Give it up to Zorro.
Oh, it's pronounced Zorro.
Zorro.
Wrong here.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Richmond on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Richmond!
Right, come on, let's go.
Everybody's energy's down.
How worried are you about the threat of relegation?
Well, Lloyd, right now I'm mostly concerned with the definition of relegation. But it breaks my heart a little. I think one of the neatest things about being a coach is the connection you get to make with your players. See you fellas in Liverpool, yeah?
Wow. He's just so impressive all around, honestly. Yo, he's still locked up in there. Thank God. Atta boy.
Lady and I want to have a quick shag and a shower before we hit the town tonight. What? You would have spent a cash tip in like a minute.
It's not you, it's Rupert's my anniversary weekend, and it's the first one I've spent by myself.
Oh my gosh. Cause I bet sometimes you don't even expect shit to hit you like that, and just out of nowhere it hits you. Oh man. Bless her, man. How many people are going through this type of real shit in real life? I cannot imagine. Like, my wife is out of town for a week and I'm in shambles. That's my baby right there. Not shambles, but you know what I mean. It just hits different, man.
All right, fellas, we got team meal in an hour. After that, it's either going to be movie night or a pillow fight. What's it going to be this time around? Come on. Hey, all right. I tell you what, y'all say pillow fight one time.
Oh, good question. 1 second. Should I get to make us a reservation somewhere tonight?
Shipley's Steakhouse is unmatched in its cuisine and ambiance.
Yes, the steakhouse for 2, please. PM work for you?
The business centre is open 24 hours a day.
What was that about the business
Guests
centre?
also have access to our state-of-the-art workout technology. Like
It's the TV that was talking.
has much to offer when it comes to nightlife. If you're the art
Enough.
type,
And leave the past in the past. Sound good?
That's a bar.
Great.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Sounds f***ing great.
Hello, Sudeikis.
Who's that?
Let me introduce Flo Collins, my best mate since we were little. Brilliant
Aw, her
psychologist
friend.
and proud, newly single mother.
Shall I cool down, get myself a robe? Look what I've got.
Oh, it's a party now.
You're amazing. Really,
She is amazing. Oh shit, are they watching Iron Giant? I need to watch that for the channel, by the way.
For Coco.
Spoilers.
Perfectly. Exactly.
I'm just asking for your opinion. And you got one, yes? Mm-hmm. Let me hear it.
No.
Why not? What are you afraid's gonna happen?
That you won't like my idea and it makes you hate me. Then you fire me. Then I have to move back in with my parents and they'll be ashamed of me and then everyone finds out back home.
Damn. That's a whole life fear right there that he just put out.
Would you ladies like another bottle?
My sexy and extremely single friend here actually prefers her desserts on the larger side.
I'll give you a few minutes.
Lord have mercy. You can tell that they've been friends forever because it's your best friend that put you up to shit like that. She said larger side. That's crazy.
Hey, how you doing? I was wondering if y'all had a fax machine.
Fax machine. Oh, okay.
He wasn't joking.
I'll just check with a colleague.
Are you sending something to the year 1997?
Yeah, just a little note to myself telling me to buy Apple stock.
Can you tell me to murder J.K. Rowling, write the first Harry Potter book as well? Sassy.
Sassy, huh? Like the Smurf, right?
I don't think there was a sassy Smurf.
Like a Smurf with an
think
attitude.
there was.
And a lot of fun to watch.
The concierge was able to locate one at a tanning salon 8 miles away in Croxteth.
You know what? That's okay. Thank you, though.
And I saw Magnum P.I. in line, figured I'd flirt with him as well.
I actually get off in about 30 minutes if you'd like to... no, of course not, why would you?
But I just met the fucking Marlborough man.
To Rebecca.
That's not Rebecca.
How do you mean?
She's different.
Have you ever heard her sing?
Sing.
Voice. Her and Nora would sing through the door for hours.
Miss Welton.
Right, do you want to do that thing you wanted to pay?
And I mean, that last scene of her saying she was bold but not cold, she used to be different. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I just registered that as how being in a bad situation or a bad relationship can like really change the person you are. Like you lose a lot of your beautiful parts because you've been under so much pressure and you've had to build walls and defenses, and that changes your personality, changes your whole vibe. Like your defense mechanisms now become your new personality, you know? Because I mean, her friend just saying like she used to sing and she used to be so silly and stuff like that. You can tell that's probably things her fucking husband made fun of, you know, or like parts of her he crushed, and she's now this different person. She was probably way more confident than she is now. Man, love this show. Oh, Ted still has his toy soldier. Oh, Ted, you gonna be okay?
What the hell you doing?
I'm so sorry. It's just my thoughts on the team.
Come on, it's past curfew. Go, get out of here.
He's not doing okay, man. One of you told me in the comments that this is Higgins' actual wife, and I loved that so much. I mean, imagine how fun that is, like working with your significant other. I love that detail so much. But while I have you guys here, yeah, that scene, again, something I mentioned before the episode started was me being worried about how what is going on with Ted's life is gonna affect like everything else. Like he had some outbursts at some people, and the way he just talked to Dude and just like shush him away and just, you know, yelled at him, it was kind of out of character for him. So I'd like to see where that goes. I hope he bounces back.
Been staring relegation in the face.
Jesus Christ. So poetic.
Hey, can I speak with you, please?
Aww.
I wanted to apologize for last night. I bit your head off for no good reason, and I'm really sorry about that, and I hope you can forgive me.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Also,
Takes an amazing man to do that.
they're great, and I agree with every last one of them.
But they need to hear it.
I agree. That's why you're gonna do it.
Hello?
Are you drunk?
Pre-game talk. You gonna read me?
He said, are you drunk?
No.
I can't wait for this. It's either going to be really good or really bad.
So I asked Nate the Great here to jot down a few of his thoughts and ideas about you guys and today's game. Let's focus up.
Nate is going to pass out.
Come on, boy. You got this here, right? You got this, Nate. It's okay.
Look at them cheer him up.
Isaac, that you've been playing like a big pussy. You're more concerned about looking tough than actually being tough. Hope you don't mind me saying. Sam.
Important critiques.
Only getting beat on the wings. You second guess more than a shitty psychic. You know your fancy step over bullshit. Let me ask you this, do you wax your pubes? Then why are you always trying to play like a Brazilian? Yeah? Right, you say that football is life, right?
Football is life.
Yeah, well then your defence is death. The only person I've seen lose a man more often is...
He's roasting him, yo.
Yeah.
Tough but fair.
Oh, shit.
Go on.
Come on, Roy.
Say it to my face.
The great Roy Kent. You're old now and slow, and your focus drifts. It's your anger. That's your superpower. But that anger doesn't come out anymore when you play. But it's still in there.
Oh, he's going in. Taken. This man turning into the Hulk. There it is, boy.
Let's go get these.
That shit got me sweating.
It'll be fun.
This man life flashed before his eyes. What you mean fun?
Possible has happened.
Wow, they won.
Well, Kent was absolutely brilliant.
Hey! Congratulations!
They already met.
I didn't know you were
Hey.
here.
Surprise!
None of you are going back to the hotel tonight because we did something today that no one thought we could do. So we're going out, we're celebrating, and we're going to rub it in this city's face. Yeah!
Let's go!
I said maybe.
This show is so good. I want to party with them. Fuck it.
You know, today would have been my...
Of course I know. Why do you think I'm here?
Mm,
No, I'm so sorry.
that's a friend right there.
From you, from Nora. Oh, God, that man took so much from me.
Exactly.
Defender, but you have to own up to the part that you played.
Accountability.
I'm always right.
You're not always right.
Gaga, ooh la la. He got that sauce.
All right, who's next?
Your turn, Rebecca. Get on up here.
Okay, Sam, relax.
No glows white on the mountain tonight. Kingdom of ice and land
She's killing it.
is howling like this swirling storm.
My man is. Ted. Guys, let me know. Is she singing this for real? She probably is. She's so talented.
Don't let them know.
Oh, he's singing along. Oh, this is Let It Go, right? Let it go, Ted. Let it go. Is he having a panic attack? Aw. I think that's a panic attack. Man, he needs a minute.
It's okay. Try to breathe.
I can't. I don't know what's going on.
Bro, this is probably the first time. Right.
Just breathe.
Aw. It's lovely seeing her give him comfort.
I couldn't go back to the hotel and just get a good night's rest.
It's good to see her giving that care that others have been giving her.
Do me a favor, just let Beard know I went back to the hotel.
Oh, now you're emotionally invested, my dear. I mean, after seeing something like this, like whatever scheme or plan she has to take down the team, you emotionally invested in this man. I'm not talking about romantically, even though that's something I wanted to call out from episode 1, but I thought it would be too easy. But yeah, I feel like now she's emotionally invested, and you know, it's harder to connive and plan against someone when you humanize them and like see them as the loving, caring people they are. So my heart goes out to Ted, man. He really going through it. That's like an ever-present reminder of his son. I mean, divorce is never easy, right? Like, I think especially when you still love them, right? And you still care about them, but shit is just not working out. Because, I mean, now you don't even have any excuse to hate them. Gonna be okay.
I am so done, Sass. Sorry.
Oh, no. I think I'm gonna walk, actually.
Right. Oh, she gonna walk, all
Unless you want
right.
to come with you, because that I can do.
I'm fine.
Nah.
Yeah?
Hey. Love to see it, man. Let's go. Find yourself a proper man. Okay, Mr. Standards. It wasn't you, girl. She gonna go to Ted? That knock on the door. You know, I kind of thought something like that would happen. I mean, I'm not just trying to say I thought it would happen just for I knew everything type shit, but like I said, I didn't want to call it out that Rebecca might end up having something with Ted from episode 1, because it was too easy. She was going through a bad divorce. He's on the verge of a divorce. Like, it just made sense that, you know, they'll have something together. But the first time Sassy hit on Ted, I was like, ooh, there could be a little triangle going on here. So I kind of saw it coming a little bit, but I didn't want to, because would that make trouble? Because, I mean, each episode, low-key have like a little cliffhanger of something going off. Last episode was Jamie getting traded. This episode is Sassy coming into Ted's hotel room. Would that create like some kind of clash between Rebecca and Sassy? Even though they just mended their bridges about her abandoning her and being there for her. Who knows? And there was also a comment I wanted to make. You guys know I talk a lot about these episodes, and there's so much to say about these scenes, but sometimes I just hold it in because I'm like, maybe the story might not go that way. But I wanted to make a comment about how this show is such a beautiful show because it knows how to write female characters very well. They're characters that just happen to be women, you know. They're written very well with souls. Like, they're not just there to cater to the male characters in the show. Like, they're all independent characters in their own right, in the sense that, like, even when the episode is done or the season is done, you can tell that they still have lives after this. And one thing I wanted to say is I love that the show is not like pitting these women against each other, because that's something shows tend to do, especially if there's like a love interest. They pick the two women against each other. It's like women can be friends, women can coexist without being toxic and stuff like that. And it's something I've been loving from this show. It's like that sisterhood that has been there has been amazing. So I didn't want to assume that there'll be a storyline where two of those women will have a reason to clash with each other, but I mean, I might just be talking shit right now. That might not even happen, but I can foresee maybe Rebecca and Sassy having a little clash because of their mutual interest in Ted. But this show is such a beautifully written show that even though that happens, they might not fall into the tropes that like lesser writers that writes female characters poorly usually fall into. So I'm big optimistic about that. This episode was beautiful, man. The emotional moments, dog, like, god damn, like, this is probably one of the best shows that I've seen that, like, doesn't fumble the ball, pun intended, when it comes to both sides of the spectrum, like emotions. It's like you feel excited, funny, happy, rejuvenated. The humor is great, but on the other end, like, the real emotions are heavy, raw, real, like dealing with depression, dealing with anxiety, like panic attacks, like dealing with abuse from childhood, so many different things, and they handle both of them like so effortlessly. It's, again, I would say, I don't know how the show is not more popular, but let's keep seeing where this goes. I love during the end of the show how they just came together and had a beautiful time, how they partied it up. Man, you love to see. And one thing I love seeing was how Rebecca took care of Ted. Because for the most part throughout the episode, is everyone else that have been like taking care of her, catering to her, like helping her out because she's going through something hard. So I think this is just a way of showing that, like, you know, by building other people's confidence, like, they can also help you out in your time of need. Because, you know, Ted was in need of a hug right there. He was in need of someone reassuring him that everything will be okay, and, you know, looking after him. And oof, I'm nervous to see where things lead with Sassy and Ted, because I mean, the way she just walked into his room, you can tell that she's very, like, assertive and stuff like that, and he's like, what the fuck is going on? And, you know, shit might happen. Let's see what this next episode is talking about. Thank you all for watching. I'm enjoying this so much, if you can't tell already. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Ted Lasso, baby.
Thank God.
Z-Man, Danny.
Did they forget him in there?
He looks like a beautiful angel, man.
Beautiful angel, man. Oh, Nate. Oh, Rebecca did go with him.
Oi! Out!
Get the She said, this is my fucking room.
Hey, you.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Coffee.
You can tell he don't do
That's
this
not fun.
often.
I'm going to go back to sleep, and then I'm going to order a huge breakfast on your tab.
That's a pro move right there.
It's so funny watching Ted in this predicament because he is still in husband mode, you know? Making sure she's taken care of in the morning, like looking after her and stuff, you know? He's not in a booty call mode at all. That's so fun. My boy's like, what have I done? What have I done? I'm curious to see what that will lead to, you know?
Hey, Coach, something on your mind, Coach?
No, why?
We just had a 5-hour bus ride where you didn't talk a lick.
He kind of felt like he did something wrong,
I won't
no?
tell you, give me any knowing glances.
Confidential.
I slept with Rebecca's friend, Sassy.
Want to talk about it?
I'd love to, yeah, immediately.
That's a friend right there. Want to talk about it?
Last night was crazy.
Yeah.
Are they gonna talk about it?
Do you want to go get one with me when you're done?
I can't, I'm busy.
Not something I've ever done before, okay? And look, hey, I got no judgment on people that have one-night stands, okay? I mean, you know, nuts for butts, have at it.
Nuts for butts is wild.
Coach, did you have fun?
5 stars, if I remember correctly.
So then what's the problem?
Having a mental breakdown at a karaoke joint in Liverpool.
To smashing.
That makes sense to me.
I must say, look, this is lovely. Sitting down with a bunch of mates talking about the complex dynamics between men and women.
Love Nate, man.
Should I tell Rebecca?
No.
Oh, come on now. Why not? I mean, it'd break my heart if I found out she was hiding something from me.
Hello?
You having a meeting?
Yep, I'm having lady problems. You know, I'd love to get your perspective on it.
What did you do wrong?
Right.
You're right. Time to get you some of these.
What, scissors?
Yeah, to cut yourself some slack.
Wow.
I like it.
Stuck the landing on that. That was nice.
Let me know if I'm wrong, but I think kind of I alluded to it in the beginning that he's still in husband mode, and you know how they say always take time after a breakup or separation to like make peace with everything, and I think him sleeping with someone else, some of him probably still feel guilty, or he don't just know how to feel about it. I bet there's a little bit of him that it almost feels like he's cheating, even though they are separated and he signed the divorce papers or whatnot. My man just probably needs some more time to ground himself with all of his feelings before, he gets more 5 stars. She really wants to hang out with this man, but I think he's just nervous.
I thought you were supposed to be in Manchester.
We played West Ham, so I'm in town.
What you doing here?
No, I just wanted to talk fast when Lasso dumped me.
Oh, hey, come on. Lasso didn't dump you.
Lasso could have stopped it, but he didn't.
He didn't have that power.
He also taught me to try to not get in my own way so much, so... Thank you for that.
Wow. That's a penny dropper if I've ever heard one. You feel me? It's like that level of introspection and just honesty. Come on, man. That's a way to 5 stars right there. Not saying that's the aim, but it's good because like I doubt he's ever been like this to her or like make her appreciate him. Which is weird because, okay, now I can see a parallel between Rebecca, Ted Lasso, and Sassy. And now between Jamie, her, I always forget her name, I'm sorry, and Roy. It's like this love triangle thing going on on both sides. Man, the writers of this show know what they're doing. Because now she's interested in Roy. I mean, they shared a kiss, a little bit awkward of a night, but she's interested in him. And now Jamie seems like he's working on himself, and which automatically makes anyone more attractive, in my opinion.
This is the first time you've been over to this house and you haven't sent me some, like, weird sex emoji. Yeah, he is, yeah. Do you want to have a drink with me?
By drink, you mean... Oh, that's how you get sex? By not trying?
By not being a dick.
Morning, boss. Now, you don't just get biscuits today, but chocolate truffles.
Oh, don't do this to me.
You got a coupon for life, young lady. Yeah, I got your back. Think of me as your own personal, metaphorical Saint Bernard.
2 minority owners of the club, the Milk Sisters. Most horrible
Milk Sisters.
of being terribly dull.
Come save me.
Done and doneer.
Are they gonna talk about it? Right now, I'm just imagining a different world where Rebecca actually hooked up with Ted last night. Like, how different would this conversation be? How different would this whole dynamic be? Man, this show, like, a show is good when in your head you start to make alternate events and alternate realities and just wondering about the possibilities.
All right, so athletic wear then, yeah?
I'm into issue-oriented products. Oh, I know.
You go, Sam.
But I don't want to sleep with them.
Rolos.
What's Rolos? Oh, candy.
No, that's Sour Patch bullshit over, yeah?
Okay.
Just Rolos.
Well, that's a great start for me, guys. Thank you.
This episode is really focusing on this, like, love triangles and shit.
Do you want to see a movie later?
I asked you if you want to go get coffee with me yesterday, and you said you were busy.
Yeah, I was busy.
Not a shit kiss. I was on fire.
I agree.
So what is your f***ing problem, Roy?
Communication?
I'm a professional footballer. I have had a million one-night stands.
So have I.
And I always feel empty. Well, not the first part.
I like the bonding.
Or a story in the press about how my penis has a curve in it.
Does it actually?
No, I just make it feel like it does with my hips differently. I should have told you that. I apologise.
I appreciate that. And now she's gonna tell you she f***ed Jamie.
I think you should know that I slept with Jamie. Last night. I didn't think you were into me. I didn't know what you wanted, and I knew exactly what he wanted.
Right, so you him to get back at me for something I didn't even know I'd...
No.
Yes.
To get back at him? I thought it was just random, like, because I get it, like, you're hitting up someone, they're not sending back the same energy, and, an old fling come along and have a merry night. I didn't assume that she was doing that to get back at Captain. I was wrong there.
But I need you to be okay with this. Feel about it once you figured out how to speak again.
He's like a big baby. Oh, okay, that went very smoothly.
Hi, Roy.
Roy.
Something on your mind?
He might be starting up a thing, but Every time I think about her, all I think about is Jamie Tart.
Ooh-wee.
That's rough.
Someone's trapped inside life's most complicated shape, love triangle. Second place, of course, is the I just walked in on my mother-in-law changing into her swimsuit dodecahedron. In a matter of minutes, your relationship dilemma will be in the past. The Diamond Dogs.
Oh, he's bringing the crew around.
It's just a group of people who care, Roy. Not unlike folks at a hip-hop concert whose hands are not in the air.
Saw this coming.
Nothing like the early days of...
Avengers Assemble.
Nightmare.
I think the idea of you and Keely is like cookies and cream.
Yes, I am.
True that.
We all know who her ex-boyfriend is. The Prince Prick of all pricks.
For real.
Stuck right in here.
I don't understand the problem.
I mean, Keely's just so kind.
Keely's got her own romantic and sexual history that predates Roy. And that's not okay!
What?
Opposite. I love it when Coach does sarcasm.
Do me a favor. Don't let her past muck around with y'all's future, okay?
She slept with him last night.
Have you already slept together?
No.
They shared a kiss.
Grow up and get over it.
That's some good advice in there, man.
You're all pricks.
And obviously, I know I'm preaching to the choir because if you appreciate this show, I have the feeling that like you have some level of or a lot of emotional intelligence. And that's why I say I know I'm preaching to the choir. But this is a very good example of like healthy male relationships where none of them said shit about her. None of them drug her on the rug. None of them slut-shamed her. None of them did that because they acknowledge that she is a freaking adult that makes decisions. And none of them tried to make fun of him or belittle him that someone else is banging his chick or his love interest. They all gave constructive, beautiful, loving advice. Take notes for the group chats. Take notes for when you huddle up in a bar. You can empower your friends and you can give good advice without being a piece of shit. That's good. There's a good example of like really good, healthy, mature brotherhood conversations. It's like helping each other grow.
You want me to go skim the back room? Okay. Hey, I wonder if they've ever seen the movie Bridget Jones's Dairy. Sorry, that's not my breast milk pump.
He doesn't stop.
There she is.
Anytime I see him, I want to barf.
Rupert, what are you
Like-
doing here?
We came to celebrate. And this is Ted.
Howdy.
A couple more glasses for our friends here.
No.
Thank you for your invitation, but we're actually here to meet with the Milk Sisters.
Oh, they won't be coming now. I know I'm not allowed an ownership stake in the club, but,
What is he trying to do?
well, when we're married, what's hers will be mine, and what's mine, well, that'll stay mine, because
Wow. He's just rubbing it in. What a dick. He's a professional dickhead.
I'm being mad about Jamie. I'm a grown man. I'm not a baby child.
Yes, sir.
I mean, the press deserves to know.
I'm over it. Can't take you out tonight.
Another question?
Yeah, you.
Keely Jones, the Independent Woman Online edition. So, why should I trust this sudden change of heart?
Good question.
More than I hate him.
Ooh.
Pretty cool Premier League gaffer knows our names.
All right. Shut up, you twats.
I'm trying again.
Right, so if she hits the board, I want it to sound like we just won the FA Cup.
You want to leave?
You know how they say if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all? Anytime he's on screen, I try not to say anything at all.
Becca, it's time to be friends again.
No.
I'm not going every week.
Well, I am. And when they shove a camera in my face and ask me how I think you're doing, I will tell them. It'll be relentless.
He's such a prick.
Y'all take your darts over here pretty seriously, huh?
Go, Ted.
Do you like darts, Ted?
Oh, they're okay. I'm more of a, a cornhole man myself.
Go, Ted.
Maybe wager £10,000?
That's a little rich for my blood. If you win, I'll let you pick the starting lineup of the last 2 games of the season. But if I win, you can't go anywhere near the owner's box.
Let's go, Ted.
You're on.
I'm on Team Ted.
I forgot I'm left-handed.
Ted never fails to stand up for Rebecca, man. And it is so refreshing to watch. Like in everyday life, in scenarios, like seeing someone stand up to a absolute debt is always beautiful, man. It restores your faith in humanity. It just makes you feel oh so warm when a dickhead gets shits on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ted. I don't know if Ted and Rebecca will end up together. I don't want to say it's predictable, but even if it's platonic, at the end of the day, I feel low-key it's even better if they turn out to be just really close, really good friends. Because, I mean, it's easy to tell that there might be something romantic there, but, like, I think romantic relationships get a lot of shine in pop culture and in media. Platonic relationships are just as powerful. You know what I'm saying? So let's see.
So the other day when you said you were too busy to text me back,
Yeah, because I was busy.
but you never told me what you were too busy with. Are you dating other people?
It was yoga, okay? It's twice a week and it's really good for my core.
He's so cute.
It's private.
Maybe I could just touch your ass a little bit, or you could touch mine.
She said maybe just touch my ass a little bit.
Where's your manners?
Oh, you about to get it.
You're supposed to ask before you take something. Here, pictures of our first date.
Let's go, Roy.
William Rupert, get in!
Shut your stupid little twat mouth or I will shut it for you.
Ted, I shall be putting your Basanya back on defense where he belongs. My ex-wife's the one who brought the hillbilly to our shores.
Hillbilly?
Hey! Better manners when I'm holding a dart.
Go inside,
Please.
Ted. Go in.
Mate, what do I need to win?
2 triple 20s and a bullseye.
Good luck.
Good luck, Ted. You got this.
Be curious, not judgmental. I like that.
Spit some more bars.
You know, they thought they had everything all figured out, and so they judged everything, and they judged everyone.
Yeah.
And I realized that they're underestimating me. Who I was had nothing to do with it.
I'm getting chills, yo.
Have you played a lot of darts, Ted?
Guys, I'm getting... Ooh. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, get your stupid ass out of here.
Shit, that felt good.
Felt so fucking good.
Nothing left to do now.
What's that? Drinks are on me!
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that felt so good. There's nothing I love more than, like, validation. Not just validation of my personal beliefs, but just seeing people get validated. And that, like, I mean, everything Ted said, that, like, every harsh things those people say about me had absolutely nothing to do with me. It was all from their insecurities or, like, just from their own head. It had nothing to do with him. And I mean, in my head, while that scene was playing, I thought he would just, like, very calmly just, you know, just go for the bullseye with everything. But it's like him adding that story about his dad, you know, what he explained about, like, all those people weren't curious enough. They were just too judgmental. It's like, it goes back to what I said a couple of episodes ago, that, like, every single character in this show has had, like, preconceived notion about another person or another society or community. But after you get to know them, which I feel like is that curiosity Ted was talking about, when you get to know them, like, you get to appreciate them more. I love how he put it in there. If you could have asked me, I would have told you I played with my dad for years. Man, that was so validating, man. Because, I mean, truth like this is what a lot of us are not taught, you know? A lot of us are not taught, like, how good we are, how worthy we are, you know? And we let assholes reign over us, you know? That's why Rebecca said that felt so fucking good. Because, like, that asshole has always, like, meandered his way around her life, broke her confidence, always rubbed shit in her face. But, like, it was never about her. it was always about his dumb ass. And shout out to Ted, man. Ted is my favorite character right now in anything I'm watching. Let me start gushing. That validation makes me feel so good. My eyes was getting full, man. I had chills. Oh, man. This show, man. Yeah.
Hold on one second. Let me get my spot. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes.
This man keeps getting better and better. Hi, boss.
Hi! Yeah!
Wow.
Ted embarrassed the hell out of Rupert yesterday.
That's good.
And it felt good.
Unsold seats for the final match of the season.
Release them to the visitors.
It'll hurt our chances.
Right.
Just do it, Higgins.
Fuck off!
Excuse me?
I'm sick of it.
Rupert?
You won't take away your pain by
Higgins.
constantly punishing Rupert.
Where were these morals when you were having lunches with me so Rupert could have sex in our house?
For real.
You had every opportunity to do the right thing and you never did.
I love this convo.
You're right. I deserve to carry that around. I quit.
But I will make your life just that little bit worse.
Man, there's so much to unpack there. I can't skip over that. There's so much to unpack there. Wow. I mean, Higgins has always been more of a gag character. I mean, so far, he's been a gag character, like the comic relief character. But man, that amount of accountability, he says, like, I messed that up and I deserve to carry it over. Because, man, like, that conversation was so important, though. Like, I thought we were friends, but you were having lunch with me while my husband had sex in our house. And again, I love the like realism of this show. It's like so far, what are we in? Episode 8? And like every single episode, Rebecca has come close or something has happened to make Rebecca feel like maybe it's time to like drop her plan of trying to sabotage the team. Things that you would think will make her just stop immediately, either getting closer to Ted or getting closer to the team. But I love the realism because, bro, like trauma is so deeply ingrained sometimes that like it takes a lot to get over the hurt. Like that man hurt her so much that even with all the nice things we've been seeing her witness about this team for 8 episodes deep, she's still bent on like sabotaging the team to get back at him. I love this level of realism, bro, because I mean, we all know people, even ourselves, that like we've been so hurt that like we'll take ourselves down to like the darkest places just to get some semblance of agency back on for ourselves. Man, that convo was beautiful. It was tough, but you know what I mean. Damn.
You arranged for the photographer to take this. Roy and I found it on a paparazzi camera card. He said you deny it or pretend that you don't know. Even
Wow.
come clean to Ted or I'll do it for you.
Wow. I think Rebecca is the most interesting character in this whole show. And I can see how some people might think of her a villain or have some not so nice words to say about her. But you gotta understand, man, that trauma runs deep, man. The abuse, the shame, everything she got from him runs deep. I literally... Rebecca... I love her character so much. So well written, yo. And I love how everything ties into each other. Wow. Because now she has to have that conversation with Ted. And how is she going to elaborate that like she did that before while she was much more bitter? Oh, it's kind of like the sins of your past coming to bite you in the ass. This is freaking amazing. Let's check out the next episode.
Welcome, Grace.
Roy is soaking.
Everyone gone?
Yes, sir. Well, except Rojas.
Is this episode going to be about Roy?
Roy on the rocks, huh? How we doing here? Woo! Cold, man. You had a bad day. Big whoop.
Big whoop.
Yeah, big whoop. I got your back. Ain't nothing gonna change that.
So encouraging, man.
Let it go. There you go.
Hola, Roy.
Taking a
break when we
He's messing up his whole shit.
You get nervous doing this kind of stuff?
Well, it's not a big deal.
Tell you what, I wish Higgins was here to see this. He'd be real happy for you, too.
Oh, he's gone.
How's the team morale going to the final weekend? I mean, I'm still heartbroken about the last loss.
Are you?
Are you?
Of course.
Hey, Keely.
Hi, Ted.
When are they gonna talk about it? Smells like feet in there, huh?
God, it smells of feet in here. I mean, it just hits you immediately, doesn't it?
Okay, 2 for 2. People are gonna say I'm faking this reaction. What? I literally said, "Are you?" And then she came in and said, "Are you?" Right after that, I saw shoes and I said, "It must stink like feet." And she said the exact thing. Okay, if I predict a third line, then you guys can unsubscribe because that'll be proof that I'm faking these reactions. That is wild.
Why haven't you told Ted yet?
Imagine doing something unforgivable to someone who doesn't deserve it and then having to look them in the eye and tell them what you've done.
Dark and dangerous.
That's what Ted just said.
Oh, God, sorry. Wow. I know women like shoes, but girls, come on, this is silly. Sorry, that was really sexist. Yeah, I'll go.
Nate the Great.
It doesn't change anything.
Accountability.
How I feel about you.
And that's a good way to hold your friends accountable.
Hi, guys.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
Please have a seat.
What's going on here?
Y'all are about to do some improv comedy.
We have to
Yes,
take
sir.
Rory out of the starting lineup.
I see.
It wasn't just one bad game, Coach.
He's showing his age, and he's made significant mistakes in each of the last 5 matches. We just haven't been bitten in the ass by them yet.
That is tough.
I'm not benching Roy. He's our captain. But I value each of your opinions, even when they're wrong.
Are they wrong though? What are they gonna do about that though? Is what Roy is going through mental, or because they keep talking about his age, which I mean, obviously that's a factor in every sport, but let's see him.
I have something I need to tell you.
I'm all ears.
Oof, this is gonna be tough.
Are you doing okay?
Me? I'm brilliant.
I'll just hit the rewind button. Choop. Shout, snoop. Yep, oop, snoop. Yep, yep, oop, yep.
Surprise!
What is he doing here?
No, I wanted to tell you something before you heard it somewhere else. Bex and I are having a baby.
What the f does that have to do with her?
But you always said...
I thought we could be mature about this.
You're nearly 70 and you're having a baby?
I do want a child.
You get the fuck
In
out.
the end, it's just about being with the right person, isn't it?
And anybody thinking Rebecca is a bad character, you probably just haven't gone through this much abuse that is continuing even after you think you're out of it. He just wants to squeeze every piece of life and joy out of this woman. So it makes sense why she keeps regressing. Why every time we think she has reached a point where she will feel confident enough to forget about everything, it just comes back. Like him rubbing this in her face like this. Oh God. This show is making me feel every emotion. Like he just wanted to see her break, see her tear up. And the reason why I get passionate like this in these reactions is like motherfuckers like this exist. Like we encounter them every single fucking day. And the annoying part is that in real life, sometimes assholes like this don't get what's coming to them. That's a cruel part about the world, you know. Sometimes karma gets their ass, but sometimes it's almost like anytime she's climbing up that ladder to get to just that emotional freedom and peace, he's at the top, freaking kicking the ladder down. And I guess he's the reason she don't have a baby. Because maybe she probably wanted a kid and he refused her or said he didn't want a kid.
I have something I need to tell you.
Yeah.
Deja vu.
Fucking bit.
Nope, that's new.
I hired you because I wanted this team to lose. And I sabotaged you every chance I've had. It was me who hired that photographer to take the photo of you and Keely.
Is he gonna
All
understand?
that Rupert has ever cared about, and I wanted to destroy it. As much pain as he has caused me.
Exactly.
And I didn't care who I used. All you good people just trying to make a difference.
She's my favorite character.
I'm so sorry.
Fuck it. She's my favorite character.
I forgive you.
Why?
Divorce is hard.
Mm.
It doesn't matter if you're the one leaving or if you're the one who got left. It makes folks do crazy things.
Oh, Rebecca.
But this job you gave me has changed my life.
Wow.
It gave me the distance I needed to see what was really going on.
Mm.
Yeah, but you and me, we're okay.
Fuck, man.
Come on, just shake this hand. My arm's starting to get...
Oh, man. Validation, man.
If you care about someone, there ain't nothing you can't get through together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
You're not just talking about us now, are you?
I seen you down here, boss. You liven up the place.
Oh, Rebecca, man. Nothing much to say there, man.
One time, I was being sick, and at the same time, I was having diarrhea.
Yep, that'll happen.
The body is a miracle.
Yeah. What does a British owl say? Coach, what's a British owl?
Uh-oh.
I was saying that.
Why is he running away from him?
See what's going on here? It's about Roy, ain't it? Does it come with a medium drink?
I totally forgot about Roy and their situation.
What does a British owl say? Oh, you gonna do that move where you act like you don't hear me, then you just walk away, huh?
Fuck!
Shoot. Father time.
Okay.
How's Roy gonna feel about it, though? Oh, Rebecca. Yeah, you need Higgins. Oh, she came to his house. Higgins is playing the harp.
There you are.
Oh, this conversation is gonna be something.
How you doing, Roy?
They need this.
You? Oh, good, good. We've been talking about the starting lineup against Man
Don't
City.
you dare. You're not benching me.
Well, no, I'm just talking here, Roy.
Yeah, talking. That's all you do is talk. You pretended to be a man of your word. You're fucking full of shit. You yourself. You.
That's rough. I feel like this is an example of where they say it's hard for... This might not relate, but it's in my head. I'm going to say it. I feel when they say it's hard for a good man to be a leader, or it's hard for a king to be for a good man to be king. I picked that one from Black Panther, the movie. But Ted is having to make some hard decisions, you know, because he does have Roy's back, but now he's being a good leader by listening to his constituents and his advisors, which is Coach Beard and Nate the Great. You know, so now he's having to make a good choice, that might be good for the team, but like really hurt Roy. I'm wondering how they're gonna like deal with this, because I mean, if you watch basketball, or I mean pretty much any sport, there are players that age will ultimately come for them when they're not as agile or as athletic as their younger selves. And having that humility to be moved to the bench is tough. I mean, it happened to Dwayne Wade. It happened to Russell Westbrook right now. I'm talking basketball. Well, since we're talking about soccer, let me use soccer examples. I mean, when Ibrahimovic first went to, was it Barcelona? I can't remember, one of the teams. Like, he was benched for the first 4 games, and everybody's like, what is going on? You know, Cristiano Ronaldo, like in Madrid, was it in Madrid, or he got benched a couple of times, and it's just so wild because you have been on the top of the food chain for so long. It takes some kind of like humility to like accept coming off the bench, you know? It's something you never expected would happen in your career. So I'm interested to see how Roy takes care of that or comes to that realization. Even if he does, like, I'm not sure. I like the mustache, man.
There are a lot of surprises happening here. I came clean to Ted. I told him everything.
Oh.
Right.
How did that go?
You know what the little shit did? He forgave me. I wanted to apologise to you for treating you so poorly and forcing you to be an accomplice in my moronically childish scheme. I am truly sorry, Higgins.
These are adults.
Wow.
Having adult conversations.
Thank you, Rebecca. I can tell. You know what suits you?
Unlike that beard. Ooh.
Oh.
Sorry, that too.
I don't know why Rebecca gets to me so much. Obviously, is her great acting is one reason why, but it's like we all know a Rebecca. We all know a Rebecca. Some of us are Rebecca. And seeing her find her way back to the light is so moving. It is so moving. Seeing her be accountable, seeing her apologize, and god damn it, at the end of this show or this season, I don't care, when Rebecca finally gets over that shithead and is not moved by his schemes anymore, I'm popping bottles. I'm celebrating. Because, you know, these stories, like, it's a show, but, like, we know real life people like this. And, man, seeing Rebecca gets to me, man. Yeah. Because of all the character arcs we've been following throughout this season, I feel like hers, come on, man. Come on.
We can't let her go snooping around, though. I don't want to find my vibrator.
My mum said no electronic.
How are you doing?
Fine.
No, you're not. Talk.
You know, the last time I was on the bench.
Oh, you are ready to talk about real stuff?
Yes. She pried it out of him.
Good.
Get comfortable, Roy.
Come sit here.
I'm glad he has someone to talk to, though.
Roy Kent's been the best player on every team he's been on since he was a kid. Some loser has been called Roy.
I think men who feel sorry for themselves are so sexy. Can you come here for a second?
Yeah, you're more than that.
I need you to close your eyes for me, yeah? Okay. Can you describe your Uncle Roy?
Well, he's my uncle. His beard is scratchy. He swears a lot. I love him.
Well done, Phoebe.
Just shit what she has to say. She's 6.
She rolls her eyes.
All that matters, Roy Kent, is what you think about Roy.
Man. The fact that this movie came out during the pandemic. So I think 2 days ago, I put out the first 3 episodes on YouTube. And it's been such a joy conversing with all you guys on YouTube. It's been such a joy. I wasn't intending on posting the rest on YouTube and making it a Patreon exclusive just because I didn't know how the video was going to perform, and it takes so much time to edit and all these things for YouTube. But after posting that video 2 days ago, I was like, man, like, I appreciate the love and how much people love this show, and the conversations on there has been amazing. I've loved hearing how you all love Ted Lasso, and something one of you said to me was that this show came out during the pandemic in 2020, and to just imagine, like, you know, the isolation, the loneliness, how people were feeling, like globally we're all down, and a show like this coming out during that time, being such a feel-good show, an emotional show, like, and just saying how impactful this show was. Like, after reading those comments on YouTube, now I kind of put my head in that space. I'm like, wow, like, watching an episode like this beautiful, or a show in general this beautiful during the pandemic, like, so empowering, so motivational, like, it must have been great. Let me know if you guys watched this show right when it came out. Like, it's too good. It couldn't have came out at a more perfect time.
Hey, fellas.
You already got the drinks lined up.
Thought you might have had a tough time with Roy.
Coach, you are a natural-born caregiver.
For real.
Because I've been thinking about it, and, well, I'm starting Roy against Man City, and that's that. Look, putting him on the bench wouldn't just be humiliating to him. It could actually affect his livelihood. Because that ain't how we measure success, right?
Damn it, it is!
Ooh.
I'm sick of it.
Interesting.
This mission, we were in Kansas, but those were kids, and these are professionals, and winning does matter to them. And it matters to me.
This is the most we've heard from him.
We lose, we get relegated. We get relegated, this is over. And
wow.
I don't want to drink with someone that's selfish.
This is some tough love that he needs, though.
The sexiest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Get your things. She's been toying with you. Checkmate.
Let's go, Beard. The writing in this show, man. And let me tell you guys something. If you look at my channel and what I watch, I only watch movies that like can really like captivate me intellectually. Not saying I'm all that, but like I don't want to be watching a movie and drooling. So that's why most of the movies you see on my channel are like trailers or like really tough emotional dramas, because like I want what I'm watching to make me feel something. And boy, when I tell you Ted Lasso is filling up that mother cup, shit, it's like, yo, never a dull moment in this show. If it's not getting you in your feels, is hitting you with the jokes. If it's not hitting you with the jokes, it's just reminding you of people you see every day. It's like, I'll ask the question again. Why is this show not more popular? Why is this show not more popular? It got everything, especially for the fact that it came out in the pandemic. Get out of here, man. That's the most we've ever heard from Beard. That's the most emotions we've ever seen from him. Someone said in the first episode that I posted either on Patreon or YouTube that Ted himself has a lot to learn. And like, I didn't figure it back then because he just seemed like this perfect, dope guy. But he also has a character arc, you know? And yeah, it's been very fun to see, truthfully. Oh, he's drunk. Aww, come on, boys.
You got nut allergy?
I've got a finger allergy.
Facts.
I got over you here. You got red wine?
Or no more drinking for you, Ted.
That would help protect my stock if I want to move next season. Or if, God forbid, I end up having to play America, where I dominate, by the way.
You gotta do what's right for you.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
Oh shit, he shaved? I liked his beard.
Higgins, you're back.
Yeah. All right.
Got to try one of these.
Oh, no, he does not. Karen is sharing, but I brought Higgins his own.
What? Oh, wow.
Oh, they're close to him again.
Now.
I know now's not the best time, Coach, but I have been feeling physically sick since walking away from you the other day. Plus last night.
It's okay, Nate. Try to apologize to me in your dreams, so we're good on that side of things, too.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Thank you. Now, fellas, we got ourselves a heck of a match coming up, yeah? And what I'm gonna need from all of y'all...
Hey, boss man's in the building.
Floor's yours, Captain.
Hey, Captain.
Second team's gonna kick first team's fucking asses today.
So many life lessons in this show, man. I hope people are paying attention. Wow. One more episode. Is he gonna touch the believe? Please, please. Let's go. How can a show be this motherfucking good, yo? How can a show be this good? Wow, after this is just the finale. I'm gonna save the finale for its own video, but I'm just saying that for YouTube. I'm gonna watch the finale for this on Patreon. So you're getting episode 8, 9, 10 together, if that makes sense. This episode has been, when you think this show can't get any better, it's like, hold on now, I got something for you. Oh wow, the title of the episode was All Apologies as well. Man, Rebecca's scenes with Rebecca drove a stake right through my heart. Oh, him just saying, I forgive you. I mean, sometimes I don't know how much of my life I should share here or how much is too much, but recently some of you have told me, Frank, we're here for your reaction and your thoughts. So during that apology scene between Ted and Rebecca, when he just said divorce is hard, I forgive you, I think partially a sidebar of why that got me so deep in my feelings is that I've been on both sides in my life where you've hurt someone so immensely that asking for forgiveness and, you know, trying to atone and going back to them and them just letting you know they forgive you is the most out of body shit you can ever feel. Because you're like, I've been anticipating and bracing myself to be hated, to be pushed away, to be ignored after this apology. But like, the person forgiving you just shows you how much of a beautiful person they are and how much they think so highly of you, more than you even feel for yourself at that moment. So that surprise Rebecca felt, I'm sure if you're watching this, let me know too if you felt that before. That surprise or that shock that you feel right in the moment that, wow, not only did this person forgive me, they understood the predicaments and they understood, even if I was at fault, like why I got to that point. And also being on the other side of it too, and like things happening and someone thinking you absolutely hate their guts and you just letting them know that, hey man, it's all good, like life happens. I have grown from what happened and evolved. I'm at a better place, and like hating you for what you did to me will be like me taking myself back to that place. So like I've definitely been on both sides, and it hits you, man, because yeah, we just expect people to hate our guts the way we hate ourselves for the things we've done. But yeah, knowing that you're forgiven, that you're loved, even though the person don't want anything to do with you in your life anymore, just knowing that like we're cool. Like it changes your perspective on life. Like you never want to commit such an offense ever in your life. And with that being said, I think I found the perfect balance of how much to share and not share. I can share the turnout, but I don't have to share the events that happen. If you stuck by to the end of this video and you love hearing me yap about the movies I love and the movies and TV shows that you love, I appreciate you. I made this channel so we can have emotions, we can have connections through our life experiences and through experiencing these movies. So the fun part about this for me is actually sharing with you guys and you guys sharing back, like that mutual respect and communication we have in the comment sections or anything. So thanks for letting me do that. My only regret from this episode is that Higgins did not keep his beard and mustache when coming back. What's up with that, bro? All right, for everyone on YouTube, I'll see you in the finale. For everyone on Patreon, let's get into this finale.